pretty sure myself in the alternate timeline would be do something more better with my time on Saturday night. The first Saturday night in 2016. No. Oh, it's not 2016. If it was 2016, I'd be in the other room crying my eyes out. That's one thing about addiction. They're never cured. Although, there is the day when it's going to be cured, but that'll be down the road. What can I say about the last couple weeks? Nothing really. It's one of the most boring holidays I had in a long time. I kind of decided that next holiday I'm going somewhere warm, somewhere more festive, something somewhere I can watch chicks jumping on trampolines. Yes, I didn't really do much this holiday. When I was off from work. I had to say one good day I went to see my friend over in the next town over. That was fun. That was very fun. But other than that, it was extremely dull. That's why I look forward in my 40s, being a virgin and extremely dull. I guess I am extremely dull, you know. Don't have any good stories. Well, I have stories, but they're other people's stories. I guess what's to say, the unexamined life is not worth living. Not saying it's a cry for help, but I'm saying, I don't know, this sucks being bored all the time. Come home, a job you hate, alone. You turn on the PlayStation for a while, you drink. And next thing you know, it's time for bed. And you wasted some hours on your life. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I was just born to be boring. You know, it's very unusual for me to ever go out. You know, living in a small town like this, 100,000 people. It's a small town. It's a dying town, and could it be better? Yes. Could be worse. Could be in Caracas. Yes. But I don't know. This kind of sucks that being 40 years old almost in 6 months and knowing still having really you're not married. You want any kids, but that fell through, like the marriage. I don't know. I know other people have it worse, but it's like just coming home every day bored by yourself. You know, my mother had the nerve to say she's glad I don't have a girlfriend. You know, this sucks being alone, having, no one's been with. Like, Christmas is a family holiday, and I realized last Saturday. New Year's Eve is a couple's holiday. You know, you you know kiss some yeah, you kiss somebody at midnight. You know, you actually get invited with other couples to places. It's like, yeah, this really is, life can be lonely. I spent my New Year's Eve just staring at my phone, just waiting to midnight. Once midnight hit, I was like, all right, I'm going to bed. Yeah. But I guess the plus side of this holiday this year, for some reason, I was able to reactivate Tinder about 4 years ago or so. I don't know why I was banned from Tinder. I've been banned for Tinder for several years. I don't know if it was a different email. It's the same phone number, but you know, it's like awesome. I can finally on Tinder again, and nobody's there. It's this stroke of my luck. Where's everybody go? It's that Will Smith meme, you know, standing in the middle of the living room in the last episode of Fresh Prince, you know, all by himself. Although I would love to ring in the new year with some special lady out in California. Maybe next year. Anyways, enough horn dogging. Yeah, so I have the last couple days on Tinder. Nothing. There's nothing. Of course it's nothing. God. The endless and suffering loneliness. It's killing me. And now. I pretty assume the alternate timeline I'm living in, not this one, but the ones of millions of timelines. I'm assuming I was somewhere with my many girlfriends, but although I wish I was in that timeline. Yeah. Unfortunately, also the kind of sucks of the holiday. Coming back from my friend's house, stayed overnight. We had high winds, and in fact tornadoes. Very unusual for the Midwest. Have tornadoes in December. But even though I had to decide to go up north or come back here, I came back here, and for my troubles, I got a chip in my windshield. Because why not? It's the best luck I got going for me right now. Chip windshield to be exact. Driver's side right in the middle of right in front of my line. It's driving me nuts. I can't really do anything about it without replacing the whole goddamn thing. However, I got this little beauty behind me. Now I can put my trucks on pegs. It swivels too. 360. Hopefully incorporate it in later videos. The room is coming together slow by slow. Much like the ever asteroid going to hit the Earth. Of course, they won't tell us when that happens. It's going to sneak you up on you. But one day this room is going to be my own little room where I can get away from the world. Who knows, I may, by the time I have this room ready, have a nice little pretty girl, lady from California with me. Yes. What though I look for 2016, it's 2026. Nothing. I really have nothing to look forward. Turning 40. The question is, what do you want to do for your 40th birthday? I would love to say I'd love to get snooze, but of course that's not going to happen. Although I do have that $5,000 I saved up over the last couple of years. I've looked into cruises. Norwegian, not Carnival, but just something to have that little milestone of being 40 years old. Yeah. And I spent a lot of time thinking what I'm going to do, and frankly, I have no idea what I'm going to do. I want to do this. I want to do that. Okay. And it's going to have to be on my dime. Do I really want to do it? I would have loved somebody pay where I can go to. I don't know. That's the thing. You work in your 20s, you work in your 30s. You know, you work so much, you have no sense of wanting a vacation, you have no sense of wanting to travel. Unless it's going out west, of course. And you have no really idea how to ring in your 40th trip around the world. I know it's sad. My friend, she went to Cancun and got engaged. Me, I guess the only ring I will see is a ball of a chip can. God, I made myself depressed in this video. Although I guess the only thing I could do is go to the AC/DC concert in September, barring if anybody's still alive. ZZ Top's coming around in April. 2 out of 3 out isn't bad. That's still alive. With Dwight Yoakam, surprisingly. Maybe I should do that. Just top and Dwight Yoakam concert. Be something a little different. It's I don't know. I guess this every year, this every day is this kind of. I gotta put on a smile. I gotta put on a fake smile. I'm not doing that for dramatic effect. I actually am starting to tear up. I don't know, this sucks. I wasn't expecting to be in almost 40 years old and alone. I don't know, maybe I just get a hotel room and just be, be by myself and just drink. I don't know. Also, one thing, I did have a date all in 2025. Granted, I was little depressed, but it was like, I'll went a year and some change without a date. I know it's a good thing, but yeah, don't know what else to say. What I'm looking for, I don't know. Yeah, but at least I got Tinder back on, so I can not have any dates. But I can always keep on with my goal of getting a better paying job, and maybe I'll just keep my eyes focused on that and working on this room. I really can't sit around and be a sad sack. Like my uncle. But I don't know. I guess I gotta just work on those two things: getting a better paying job, and I mean, yeah. Boy, this was a depressing video. Yeah. You made 20 minutes of a depressing video. Yeah. I mean, although, like I said, it could be worse in life. Although, one thing I did look up over the weekend, the Saskatchewan Football Club in Canada, I can actually pay in and be an owner. I could be like, I became part owner of a football team, and I get a championship ring whenever they decide they want to win. I get that's kind of one of my dream. Wear an actual championship ring, not just some replica bought on Amazon. An actual championship ring. I can imagine what those Green Bay Packer fans, owners, feel like. Besides being bloated and being crazy and drunk. So, I don't know. What does 2026 heaven for everybody. I don't know. Um, uh, as they say in the Terminator, there's no fate but what you make. By the way, great movie. Anyways, I've done 20 minutes. So, until then, how about you play something pretty for Stella? And I'll see you on the next go around.